Okay, as impressive as this machine is, I'm gonna have to let him know to just go through the woods and worry about the small stuff. See all that backing up over top of that? For my particular property, it's not really time effective. So if he runs into a bump like that when he's going through the woods, that's fine. But once you get between the trees, it's not really necessary. So that's a beautiful machine. Beautiful machine. Just shreds that stuff out. See, that tree you can go around. So let me well, we're gonna catch this on film so you can see how it works. But ultimately I'm gonna go over there and flag them, tell them don't worry about that stuff. Just spaghetti that wood. If he can get around it, then he's fine. All right, there you go. He's getting into the woods. He could have kept going on straight. And just gotten through there. Cutting trails, cutting trails. So the key thing about the way we're doing this project is I want him to get as many miles under his tracks as possible. Just plowing through. See how he's cutting in there? See, now he's back on track. He might have just needed a straight line to get in there. But if he just keeps cutting through like he's mowing the grass and just go around any big tree, we're going to end up with woods with these scattered trees, which is perfectly fine. So woods with these openings is going to get us some light in the woods, give us plenty of areas to camp and enjoy, but they don't have to be that clean. See how shredded this is? This is just fine. I can get a 4x4 truck through here. I can walk through here and we'll pick up all this wood and use it for firewood. But essentially he's cutting these pockets out of the woods and giving me plenty of airspace, and little tiny trees will grow back up. But these trees, I can handle these with my little flail mower that you've probably seen in other videos. But see, all this stuff right here is firewood as far as I'm concerned. So when we're out here camping, we take these pieces and chop them up. But a 4-inch tree, these ones that he cut here, I can see now he's using it to get the angle, to get in the other space. But these trees would have made good poles and posts because they're big enough. But see what he's doing now? He's getting that brush. And if he gets a few big trees here and there, that's fine. That's fine. But he definitely don't want him getting these big babies. You know, that's why we have that old rule set up. But again, look at the beautiful work he's doing. He's opening this space up. I can already feel a breeze coming through here. And from this angle, I can see why he took out those trees, because he's gonna, so these tractors, they gotta stay level as they can. And if they're gonna mow a hill, they're gonna mow down the hill, or they're gonna mow in a diagonal across the hill. But they're not gonna go sideways on the hill, because you can roll one of these babies over if he runs into a ditch or some soft ground that he can't see when he's in the tractor. So what he's doing now, and again, you want to stay like 24 feet away from this thing so he has plenty of movement and you're not distracting. But what he's doing right now is just mowing into those woods. Just mowing into those woods and getting all those small trees out, and then he's shredding them up. And then what he's leaving behind, we can salvage for firewood. We can salvage for, you know, I can make a bench out of that or something. Ultimately, this type of job doesn't need to be done nice and neat. Now, if he's doing a residential property, it's probably got to be nicer and neater than this. But I want him to clear as much space as possible in as little time as possible. And that's going to require him to zigzag through these woods. Now, some of these trees are going to grow bigger. Some of these trees we're going to cut with a chainsaw and open up, but there'll be enough room that I can get in and out of here with a truck, or a kid can get through here. We don't own a four-wheeler or a side-by-side or anything, but I'm looking for an electric four-wheeler, nice and quiet. four-wheeler to go through here. And I have seen some side-by-sides that they're high enough off the ground that once this stuff's picked up, they can get through here. So I hope you're enjoying what we're covering here. I hope you're learning something. This is a cost-effective way to increase the utility value of your land without removing the nutrients. When somebody clear cuts, they scrape all this up. Ultimately, I want the topsoil to stay. I want the wood chips to stay, because if we put goats on top of this, they're going to manure the ground and fertilize the ground. If we put hogs in something like this, they're going to turn this stuff over and get it all composted. But we want to be as close to the natural forest as possible so that we can get more value. See, he had to clip that one when he turned around. So we want to get more value from the land without harming the land. We basically are working with nature. See, he's got up in here. He hadn't cut across that way yet. We want to work with nature to really get as much natural habitat out as possible without degrading the land like clear cutting does. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Please like and subscribe. Ask your questions. I'd love to hear from your questions because that helps me guide what we put online. Like I said in previous videos, I've got probably 100 gigs of video for different projects. I had started looking at doing a documentary on land management and have all the footage for that. But again, how many times in a life do you get the equipment out to do this stuff? It's not that often, because once this is done, I don't have to do it again. You know, we pick up all this scrap wood and use it for firewood while we're camping. We can turn some into biochar. We can get these areas replanted. Some of these areas are going to get replanted. All this is done once and then never has to be done again. From that point forward, you can enjoy the land, you can build on the land, you can do whatever you want. If you've got a project and you've got questions about your project, do contact me through the website. Don't put your address or anything in the comments on YouTube or on any of these video platforms. You want to go ahead and go to the website www.prosperityhomestead.org and then ask your questions there. And then if you want me to look at something, I'll be happy to look at it. I do this as a paid service, but if you just got a simple question, I'd be more than happy to take a look at that. And again, I'm gonna stay out of this guy's way because he's doing an incredible job. He's doing an incredible job. I can't wait till he's buzzed through all this stuff and open this forest up so that we can start camping out here. We can start planning the homestead type of thing. And if you want to go along on that journey, I would be more than happy to record and to deliver that to you. There's another rock pile. See you in the next video.